Texas. We have a snowmageddon coming in the next, next 3-4 days. It's supposed to get severely bad. And the weather's supposed to take a really bad turn, but that's not the reason. I'm not here as a meteorologist. I'm here to tell you about junk removal and why business owners fell. Oh man, I don't know why I'm going to work. I have no idea. This is horrible. All my tires have to be inflated. You know, I used to like it back in the day when none of the tires told you that they needed to be inflated or deflated. You just found out you had a flat. That's what I like. Just found out you had a flat. Anyway, good morning to everybody out there. There's nobody on the live so far, but there will be. Alex will show up in a few minutes. A few seconds, I guarantee you that. But I'm out to do 4 jobs today on the schedule. I'm not making a lot of money, but I am out there to provide customer service and junk removal to business owners. So the real question is, why business tools and junk removal? That's a damn long name, dude. Good job. Anyway, so I was gonna say why they fell. A little kid is outside walking to school. I just saw him walking to school. I don't know how they let him do that. Jose Cineros, good morning, Ricardo. How's the weather? We are supposed to be in the negatives here in Denver. Shit, negatives? Oh my gosh, that is ridiculous, dude. I've never been in the negatives here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area ever. The coldest it ever got was snowmageddon a few years ago. It got like, I think it was like between 5 and like 20 degrees or something like that. Junk Guys Arlington, what's up? Junk Guys Arlington in the hood. Jamon, he was a little cub bear. And he was a hood rat. He was like a hood bear, right? And he struggled for many years to grizzly, you know. But I took him under my wing. I cradled him like a little baby. And now he's not a cub anymore. He's a gay grizzly bear. Anyway, guys, enough about Jamon this morning. I'm gonna turn on the heat this morning really fast because he's gonna say something in a second. Oh man, put the heater on and then talk about why business owners fail. The work. I'm just gonna tell you, they don't put in the work. I'm gonna start this conversation off pretty good, okay? And the thing is this. In this business, I guess in this, and I'm going to say something that might rub a lot of people the wrong way, okay? But I don't know. And when I say this, be sure that y'all in the comments say true or not true. Am I saying a true statement or am I saying a false statement? But people in junk removal need to have a good working computer and have good computer sense. You got to be computer illiterate, right? You got to know computer basic skills, how to turn on a computer, how to post. You need to have those challenging tools, and you need to know how to work it. Jose says, I had to cancel a couch pickup the other day because of snow and wind. Oh my God, dude. One customer was upset and the other customers had to reschedule. What do you think of that one shitty customer? You know what, man? Jose, if something, I'm going to answer this question. What he's saying is that he had 2 customers. He got so cold that one customer canceled and said, hey, just let's reschedule. And the other customer got pissed. Now, I'm going to tell you something about customers. There's always going to be another customer. Jose, let them hire somebody else. If you're risking your coldness to go out there and you don't feel comfortable doing it, don't do it, dude. Ain't one customer going to ruin your life. You know why? Because after that one customer, there's 10,000 other customers. So don't even sweat it. And I tell you, I've told this to Jamon, Junk Guys Arlington, the owner of Junk Guys Arlington, and I've said this to him. Hey, bro, if we don't get this estimate, we're going to have others down the line. We're going to have all others. Now, I went a whole week, a couple of weeks ago, I don't know, 3 weeks, 4 weeks. I had like 6 or 7 estimates, and out of those 6 or 7, I only got 2 of them, and I'm a closer. I'm telling you, I'm a closer. I didn't call these people back. I didn't tell them, hey man, you forget about me. No, I don't. Dude, I move on to another job, right? I move on. Anyway, why do business owners fail at junk removal? Of course, when you open a junk removal business, you have to be in these days. This isn't a Mexican job. And when I say a Mexican's job, this is what I mean, okay? A Mexican owns a weed eater. He always owns a small truck, a lawnmower, a rake, and a shovel. He can be a landscaper. He can go do landscaper. He can go knocking on doors. He can tell his compadres, his amigos, his primos, and hey, I cut lawns. I'm doing them for $20. And then he can go start, Alex, what's up? And then he can go start doing that on the side, right? He can start having a side hustle, a little side hustle, You can do that. But in these days, there's so much competition in the online world that you need to have computer skills. And why do a lot of business owners fail at junk removal? And I'm going to tell you, Mexican business owners, Hispanic business owners, okay? Because they have no computer skills at all. They have no intelligent skills when it comes to computer at all. They don't know what the heck they're doing. They are computer illiterate. They don't know how to post. You tell them to post something on Facebook and they're like, ¿Qué? ¿Qué Facebook? Oh, sí, Facebook, okay. And they just don't understand the whole thing, right? Me, being a true Hispanic, 100% Hispanic. My mom was born in Juarez. My dad from Chihuahua, Mexico. So I'm 100% Hispanic. I grew up, and in my teens, I started learning computer. Just messing around, And then as I grow up, I start realizing, hey, computers are the way to go. I'm going to start a small business with computers. And it changes so quick, so fast, that you have to know the game. I mean, look at TikTok. TikTok came out of nowhere, a couple of years ago? We really hit the Main Street. I mean, they've been out for 10 to 15 years, I guess, but really hit Main Street about 2-3 years ago. Everybody's TikToking. You got to have some kind of online presence in TikTok other than just dancing. And I'm reading, Alex, I'm reading your thing. What do you mean by that? We talk about the GMB change. What are you talking about? And everything changes so fast. Even Google My Business. And I don't know what you mean by that, so elaborate, brother. Why a lot of junk removal owners don't make it in junk removal is because they don't have computer skills, okay? Big Boy says, not true. The Mexicans I see with brand new dump trucks, all the F-350s looking like white man beautiful trailers. You know what? No matter what, I'm going to tell you something. This is true, Big Boy. Let me tell you something. Mexicans are hard workers, brother. They're going to have trucks. Mexicans, whatever they get into, they're going to have trucks. But to be successful long-term in junk removal, you got to have some computer skills. Bro, I know some Mexicans, bro, that don't even speak English and have 3 or 4 trucks better than my trucks, and they're brand new. But they're hard workers. They're good painters. They're in construction. They have their clientele. You know what I mean? Those people, they're in the mix already. But in this junk removal industry right now, with the competition out there, you got to have some computer skills. That's what I meant, okay? Alex says it's going to redirect your profile. If you have a Google site, I'll go there. I got an email last night. I'll send it to you. Oh, no, I got it. So let me just tell everybody what's going on with Google My Business. So Google My Business, when you sign up for it, they give you a site. It's a Google My Business profile site. Profile site. That's what it's called. Now, that's for people that cannot afford a website. It's called a profile site, okay? That's all it is. And these are for people that cannot afford a website or don't know any knowledge about a website. That means when you click on website on the Google business profile, the profile website pulls up because these people never put in a website. Does that make sense? Okay. It is going away in the next couple of months. It is going away. So now they are forcing small business owners to actually purchase a website. Anyway, make a long story short, these profile business sites suck really bad. They don't leave a lot to imagination. They give you like I think it's 3 pages. So I always tell people, go out and get a real website, man. Go out and get a real website. I normally never talk about these profile sites anyway. I don't ever talk about them because they're not efficient for a junk removal business, so there's no reason to have them, right? There's just no reason to have them. But yeah, Google My Business, which is Google My Business Maps now, Google Maps, I'm sorry, has a Google business profile site. It's called the profile site. They're going away, so now you have to have a real website like junkguysdfw.net, okay? By the way, all around Junk says, what's up, Ricardo? Are we running and gunning out there in Mason? Yeah, dude. I don't know if it's cold out there, but it's freezing my ass off here in Dallas, Texas. I'll tell you that much. All right, so getting back to the reasons why business owners fail. There's a lot of people that are lazy. There's a lot of people out there that are lazy. So the first one was what I was talking about is computer skills. You got to have computer skills. Number 2, people tend to be lazy and want everything in their hand. They want everything. Oh, it's freezing down there. They want everything just given to them. And that's why I tell people, stop buying ads. You're just paying somebody for jobs and then trying to make money in between, right? You're like the middleman. And you're going through a middle person to make that money. But think about it, how it works for Thumbtack, Angie's List, Facebook ads, TikTok ads. Think about it. You're the middleman for them, but they're the middleman for you. See what I'm saying? People have got complacent and they're like, hey, Facebook is giving me 10 jobs. I'm only paying $1,000 a month. This is not that job bad. I'll make $500 this month. That's cool. People are getting complacent and they're doing that and doing that. And I'll be honest with you, as I get older, all these young folks are getting lazier. So laziness takes a whole part in junk removal. And I'm going to tell you, okay, I'm going to tell you a true story really quick, and I'm going to show you how lazy a person can get. I did a webinar with like 30 people. I selected 30 people and I did this webinar, right? Yeah, no shit, right, Alex? I'm gonna get to that. So I did a webinar a while back, I guess 6 months ago, and there's this young kid in the webinar. He was a young kid, and he was all excited about hearing me out, and I invited him onto it. He called me, he texted me, hey, I want to be in your webinar. I was like, all right, just come on in. He got in, and when I have the webinar, you can see all the people in the room. You can see them. And I started talking, and as I'm talking about growing your business slow, taking your time, paying your bills, blah, blah, blah. And it was not even 30 minutes, because I only talked for like 30 minutes. I guess 10 minutes into the video, I see he has left the chat room. He left. And I'm like, that's weird. He begged me to be on it, but he left the chat room. Okay. And then I started talking to one of my friends, and then I ended the chat, and then later on the next day, one of my close friends says, hey, you know what? Did you notice what's his name left the chat room? I said, yeah, I did. He goes, do you know why? And I told the guy, no, I don't know, Carson. Why did he leave the chat room? I talked to him. He said that he doesn't see your business growing, Ricardo, and that you want to pace yourself and take your time with your business and grow your business so slow. And this young kid is on a fast pace. He wants to grow it now. And he just sees your methods as something that's going to take too long, and he doesn't have the time for it. He just doesn't believe that you can grow a business the way you do. And I said, really? He goes, yeah, bro. He thought he could, he didn't think your knowledge was good enough. And I questioned the kid. I was like, wow, that's weird. Okay, no problem. Well, I'm gonna tell you something. Carson told me last month this guy's out of business. Teach you a lesson, asshole. Right? Teach you a lesson. He's not even doing junk removal anymore. There you go. I guess he was going so fast that he stopped doing business. Kind of teaches a lesson how lazy these young folks are. If it ain't now, it's over. You know what I mean? If you can't do it now, it's over. And if I remember, he went and bought a new truck, and it's done. It's done. Okay? So that kind of makes you think about these young folks, how they want everything fast. And I was kind of surprised by that. All right. Good morning, Renardio. Wait, is that Renardio? English manner? Yeah, that's Renardio. Good morning, Matt. So I want to talk about this question. I saw on Facebook someone talk about buying ads and still can't get jobs right now. And then I thought about your live video, and that's true. That's a lot of Okay, so right now business is slow, and I gave the 4 factors yesterday why business is slow right now. There are still people out there, and they get nervous in this business, right? They get nervous, and this is another thing. This is another factor why business owners fail. They get slow, they get nervous, they get paranoid. They start psychologically thinking outside, and then they go, oh man, I got these last $1,000. I can make these $1,000 into $5,000. You know what I'll do? I'll start buying ads. Then they start investing that $5,000, and they separate it so thin. 200 to this, 200 for Thumbtack, $200 for Angie's List, 200 for Facebook, 200 for Google, whatever. And they don't get nothing in return right now, because you know what? People who are running ads right now are running out of money right now. Because jobs here, I'm sorry, and I want to make this clear, jobs in the DFW area are scarce right now because the weather is bad. The weather is bad. And I'll tell you something, yet I stay busy, and it's been slow for me. And this is great comment. Thank you, Alex, again. Alex says, I want to say that they were spending about $200 to $300 a week. Something like that. Hey, newborn. Hi, Big Boss. A newborn. What's up, Carlos G? But it is still very possible, Carlos. Don't get this wrong. It is still very possible for people to stay in business in junk removal and be very successful. But don't take this, Carlos. Don't take junk removal as a savior right now. Junk removal is not going to save your business or not going to save your family from paying bills right now. You have to have something to fall back. If you're going to start a junk removal business slowly, then have something to fall back. I was talking to a guy a few days ago, a Jamaican. He's a Jamaican, okay? And he works at his father's restaurant in Queens, New York. And he was telling me, hey, I still work, but at night I do jobs. And I'm like, dude, where? And he goes, Brooklyn, Bed-Stuy or Bed-Stuy or something. And he was just naming a lot of cities. And he goes, yeah, you can't do them in central downtown New York because of traffic. And I was like, oh, okay. But he said, you know what, Ricardo? I'm going slow. I do most of my jobs on the weekends and after his dad's restaurant closed. And I was like, yeah, what kind of food? And he goes, Jamaican jerk, and he just Jamaican, but he's a Jamaican. And he speaks good English. I couldn't even tell his accent, put it that way. He said he was born and raised here. And, you know, in Queens. He was born and raised in Queens, and his dad's business in Queens. But he has something to fall back on, Carlos. He started junk removal, built his website. Oh, man, I forgot the name of his website. Oh, my gosh. Because he built his own website using a Google site, and it looked pretty decent. I was like, damn, bro, you did this yourself. So, and with that, Carlos, he has something to fall back on, so he's not really worried about junk removal right now. And he goes, dude, is it always like this? Is it slow? Because I'm only doing 1 or 2 jobs a week, but that's fine for me. He was very satisfied that he's doing those 2 jobs. He's pacing himself. That's why a lot of junk removal owners failed at this business. They want it now. They want it today. They're impatient. They get paranoid. They get stressed out because the jobs are not there. They start hallucinating. They start thinking bad things. They're like, man, this is no, man. I made $1,000 at this job and now I'm making $10, man. And that's what happens. That's what happens a lot. So a few weeks ago, right after Junkyard Christmas closed down, I had a great week. I made like $4,500 in 1 week. And then the next week, I don't even make half of that. And that's how business is. On my calendar, on my yearly calendar, I have January and I have the middle of February really, really slow every year. So what do I do? I tend not to go to work so much during that time. I tend to clean up my property during that time. I tend to do other things other than junk removal during that time, just to stay busy. Not to make extra money, just to stay busy. Because I'm like a bear. I hibernate my money. I hibernate what I do. I try to save during that time. And right now is a good time to save. Whatever you're thinking of spending, stop. Because business is just slow. When Ricardo is slow, Google ads and Facebook ads and you name it, ads are all slow. Those are just slow. They're just slow, dude. Trust me. And you can type in your computer, Dallas, and I'm number one. I'm on the front page. Satellite dish removal, I'm on the front page. Hell, I got 2 websites on the front page. I'm on the front page for a lot of things. Upright piano disposal removal, I'm on the front page, guys. And that's just a fact. And there's some things that I'm not even on the front page, like the word junk removal, and I'm cool with that. Because honestly, I'm not even looking and targeting that word. There's too much competition in junk removal. But I'm gonna tell you something. Don't get paranoid. Do not start hallucinating that you're not making the money that you should be making. Don't do that. You're just hurting yourself. You're just hurting your aura. You're just hurting, for the things that you stand for. So, why do business owners fail at junk removal? All right, here goes one of the big reasons why most junk removal owners fail and why they don't understand. It's because they've never owned a business. That's it. That's the reason. The reason business owners fail is because they've never owned a business and don't know how to run a junk removal business. They have this concept that they watch these people in junk removal on Facebook and on YouTube. They go and buy ads. Well, hell, if I could go buy ads and start a junk removal business, I'll just do it. Oh man, I just got a $5,000 job. I just got $1,000 jobs. I made $6,000. Hell, honey, let's go to the Sizzler. Let's go eat. Baby, don't worry about this month. I got your car payment, baby. And guess what, baby? I just paid 4 months of our mortgage this month. We don't have to do anything else. Then the next month rolls around and guess what? They're broke. And their business is slow because they don't understand business. They don't know how the business works. They have no concept of how to run a business, how to be a business owner, how to manage it. Then they go hire their best friend, they get them a truck, they finance all this stuff, and they get in debt. Why? Because they've never owned a business. They don't understand business, how to deal with business, how business runs. A lot of people mess up. Awesome, Alex. Awesome. So, be sure that if you start a junk removal business, that you understand the business. That when a person calls you and tries to sell you something, you don't fall for that sell. Telemarketing scams. I don't know, Alex, did you see it? I'm pretty sure I posted yesterday, but it's a hilarious video. We were just having fun with the scammer. But it happens. It happens. And people need to realize that you have to understand business. You have to understand how a business is ran to be a good business owner. Okay? You have to understand it. And godly, there's so many people that are dumb. They don't know money. And that's one thing that I think I fall back on my hot shot. Yeah, of course. And here's the thing about it, guys. Whoa. that in high school they should teach people how to own a business and how to run their own family household and how the finances work. They don't teach that in high school. They do not teach how that works. And I think it's a huge part of like American society, how young people should learn about business, how young people should learn about just dealing with money, man. Dealing with money, dude. Dealing with money. I'm gonna tell you, I have what is it called? A nephew, right? His name's Baby David. We call him Baby David. He's like 21 or something. But man, he's bad with money, man. He is bad with money. He goes, I pay him to work for me, give him $100, and then the next day he's telling his mom for $20 worth of gas because he's bad with money. And I'm going to tell you, that's not the only. My son Ashton, who's in New York, he's horrible with money. He is really bad with money, and he just falls back, and he just always spends money at a really rapid pace, and it's disappointing. It's disappointing. All right, let me see what we got. Junk Guys Arlington says, I've been given time to nurture my business and learn from my mistakes. All Around Junk says, Richard, I'm glad you're telling these new guys the hard truth about junk removal. Of course, man, of course. Most of them fall to the trades of the expenses that you don't need. A lot of these newcomers, Carlos G, you'll go out and buy House Call Pro when Google Calendar gives a calendar away for free. You'll go buy and host a website when Google Sites gives it for free. You'll go buy for leads when you don't need leads because you can nurture your website and build your website with great content and backlinks. By the way, I want to bring something up really, really quick, and I'm going to do a video about it. I want everybody to pay attention, okay? Everybody pay attention. There's only 11 of us here. But I recently built a hot tub page, and this hot tub page is a nationwide hot tub page. And we're trying to get it to rank with backlinks. And on the page, it's a website. It's called getridofhottub.com. Getridofhottub.com. And if you go to it, it has 4 pages worth of hot tub knowledge. It's all about hot tubs, spas, and jacuzzi. It gives content. It's rich in content, and it has backlinks. So if it ranks, I want you to imagine this. People will go to this website, and if they want to hire, they go to the cities, and it lists all the cities that we service. And it could be any junk removal. So we're only getting junk removal owners that have junk removal businesses and offers this service, hot tub removal. The page is a plain page talking about hot tub removal and just cities that it serves. So right now, there's about 12 of us involved in this page. And when this page eventually ranks, it will help not only the page shoot up, but it will help you with the backlink. So here's what I want you to imagine. Let's just talk about Texas junk removal. I don't know who they are, but let's just say they don't have a page for hot tub removal, but they add a link on their website on top. They had a link, and when they hit hot tub removal, it shoots to that page talking about hot tub removal. They don't have a page for it anyway. They mention it on their website, but they don't really say anything about it. But it shoots over to this page, and this page gets a backlink. Well, guess what? On this page, it has a backlink to your website too, Texas Junk Removal. So if they click that, you automatically get a backlink, and backlinks are very important in this business, in website design. And for SEO, backlinks count for a lot. So with that, I'm just saying, you get a backlink on this website, and all the content that's on this website is yours. It's a free page for you. Now, right now, we're working on the hoarding cleaning up process, hoarding services, hoarding and junk removal, hoard homes, hoarding house. We built 4 pages so far, and we're going to connect people to that too, and we're going to make that page rank. So hopefully we will have a full-blown website. Now they are websites. This one's called getridofhottub.com, and the other page is called hoarding cleanup and something.com. But I'm welcoming all junk removal companies across the US. Hit me up with my email, and I'll do a video later about it, about joining this page. It's going to be really, really cool, and it will rank. I will make it rank. I will force it to rank. I have about 6 websites already attached to this website. I've got Nashville. I got people in Fort Worth, people in Waxahachie joined up, people in Houston, North Houston, Georgia, Nashville, and I'm going to tell you, it's going to help out a lot of people. So if you don't have a lot of backlinks to your website, this page will help out. Trust me, this page will help out. It's a great page for new people starting out, and especially people that don't have a page for hoarding, or people that don't have a page for hot tub removal. This will help you out, okay? And I kind of want to bring that out. So if you want to be a part of the page, hit me up, because the page has been designed. Get rid of hot tub removal. Hot tubs does exist. Getridofhottub.com. All right, man. Anyway, guys, I think I hit the topics about why junk removals fail at this business, and I hope y'all enjoy it, guys. Stay tuned for more information. I try to do a video every morning, okay? And don't forget to subscribe to my channel and the Junk Removal Summit this year, March. Signing up is below of this video or any other videos that I post. I'll talk to y'all later, guys. Have a great day. Bye-bye.